Welcome everybody, my name is Balazs and we are here at the DJI booth in Munich with the brand new Osmo Mobile. It was announced a few weeks ago in Berlin. This is the, of course, next product of the Osmo family, which was announced last year with the camera built into the gimbal. Now we have in the gimbal a smartphone, and you can put obviously any smartphone in here and use any smartphone here with the Osmo Mobiles, because it is made for mobile phones up to 6 inches. So if you want to put in a different one, for example, not this Huawei device, but an iPhone or anything like that, all you have to do is open up this little rig on the back, which is made out of metal, and then it will open up here this clamp, and you can easily slide out the phone, take out the phone and put in another one. So as you can see, we are connected right now. I'm not going too much into the detail of the app, which you can see here now, right now running, and the device is connected via Bluetooth to this gimbal. That you can see here is not fixed anywhere. Since we have a battery inside here, it will run up to 4 hours with this Bluetooth connection, and the picture is obviously coming from the smartphone itself, and the camera is obviously doing all the work in the smartphone itself. So you need definitely a good smartphone for this setup to make sense, which you can control here with this little joystick. So if I move it right, it will go to the left actually, because we have it inverted, but you can obviously turn it around in the app. So as you can see, it's easy to do a panning video, but what's obviously the reason you should get a gimbal is, or this Osmo Mobile, it can easily just move around here in any direction, walk around or anything on a set, on a movie set for example, and do beautiful shots on small spaces, because you don't need a big rig to have a nice and steady shot, because you have obviously here in the gimbal, first of all here, this little servo motor which keeps it in one spot like this, and then to the side obviously like that also. And then here on the bottom you have the motor, so you can also move your hand like this, but you have a few buttons that you can use, like for example here there's a trigger button. This hole is actually just from the regular Osmo with the camera built in. This has no feature at all, and here you can charge the device via a 3.5mm jack connector that will connect via USB to your computer or to any USB charger. Then you have your on and off switch, the red button for obviously taking the video, starting the video. I'm not sure what this button is for. Then the joystick, as you have seen, 2 LEDs, and usually you have a cap on this one, but you can also use it with a tripod or anything that you want to connect. And on the bottom you can take out the battery, as usually with a DJI for productions you need a quick and fast rechargeable battery which lasts 4 hours thanks to 1000 milliamp and 900 or 10.8 watt hours at 11.1 volts. So let me put it back in, slide it down, and then we are ready to go with the Osmo, which is, as you can see right now, not turned on since we just took out the battery. So this is how the smartphone would just be in the air without the Osmo being on, and if I turn it on, it will right away fix it and get it straight and give you a nice shot for movies. So thank you much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. This was the DJI Osmo Mobile, which is also available, as I mentioned, with camera and maybe with more colors in the future, as I've heard before, for your lifestyleish people that want to take this with them, obviously on the go. Thank you much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. And for $340, this was the DJI Osmo here from the Media Tagen in Munich.